Everybody, and we are back with yet another episode of Rings of Power. I wasn't ready yet. You be quiet while I talk. Oh, but you talk all the time. It's true. We are back, and if you were not here a few minutes ago when we did our last episode, we have now unlocked our Necromancer and our Conjurer, and we have the item that we need to go back to the City of Chaos and show to the Master Enchanter, which will unlock the Enchanter for our party. And then all we have left is the Archer, and we're ready to actually go find some rings. So this is going pretty well. Other than the soul-shattering issue that happened in the earlier episode that we're not going to talk about. But we've escaped from that, and it's never going to happen again. Ever. Ever. Oh, you know what? Just for my own education, I wonder if this is the person you're supposed to talk to. He's just meditating. Most of the staff has gone to the restaurant. Okay, so that's how I was supposed to find out about the guy in the restaurant normally. I just talked to her. Wow. Well, he did try to warn me, right? Pain awaits you! Instant death. That sound that you were hearing was my max health being dropped. So, what if instead I stand here while I camp? Will pain still await me? It will not. Alright, so we're going to go back to the boat. We're going to need a bigger boat. And we could just cruise over on foot, but I want to keep my ship as long as I can because I paid good money for it. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna kind of work our way back the way we came through the swamps and get on the ship, and then we'll take the ship to the town of Chaos so that we can start working on that. Or I don't know. I hate Feather so much. She sucks. But I'm right here. I guess I'll go get her. Oh. Go get 'em, boys! Stab! Stab, stab! Buck's like, go. And Alexi can cast Spark. We're gonna spark him. Spark, spark, spark. Okay, so the fights are getting a little less scary now, right? To a certain degree. Just keep in mind, all the random encounters we've had so far, the enemies are all on the low scale. Like, they're on the low end of the leveling scale. Eventually, those health bars get to be about the size of the food and water bar down in the bottom middle of my screen, so... Oh, I thought those were bad guys at first. It's like, oh, no, I'm not ready! Yeah, well... No, no! No! On principle, she will go last. She can do some honest work for a little bit, and then she'll... That's terrible, I shouldn't have said that. They're not doing anything, they're just standing around. They're not actually working. So, I think they just took them hostage or something. So... Because you can only get in here at night to the top floor. It's sealed off. There's like some invisible force that keeps... Or no, actually I think that's somewhere else. I think he's just not there during the daytime. Alright. Take a look at this shit. Support for the quest is strong indeed. Take one of my young enchanters with you. You'll find him studying at the Drunken Dragon south of Blood. He calls himself Oblique? I don't know. Go on now, before I change my mind. Conjurer symbol lost. So, now we gotta go back, basically, to where we got the Necromancer from. That was the City of Blood, or the Town of Blood. I don't know what they refer to it as, town or city, it doesn't matter. So now we gotta basically do another loop back to where we started this whole sordid affair. Camp, huh? Then I should probably do this, huh? Then I should do this. So. I don't know where I am on the world map. Oh, I am right on target. How about that? It's a little song for y'all. This is my craft. Ah! I don't even know where that was coming from. No! I'm not ready! And back to blood we go. Yeah, for the most part, the music is very nice. I like it a lot. You know, they have the epic music when they need the epic music, and they've got the kind of relaxing, sleepy music. This is, I could honestly put this song on like a repeat and just sleep to it. So hopefully that's not what you guys are using my videos for, but you know, it is what it is. So we need to go over here. You can see like the road is all jacked up. You got to kind of like go off road a little bit. But welcome to the City of Blood. The city people are dying to come to. I don't even know if I can get down here from this direction. Yeah, I can. Just kind of follow the coast. And then there are bears. Yeah, these little single enemies, I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm scared of them anymore. I'm gonna F them up, punish them for all the times I had to run away before. You seem confused, buddy. Is life not what you thought it would be? Spark. Get angry. God damn. Pew, 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 pew. Magic missile! Magic missile! What do you guys sell here? What is this? This counts as a blood building. Okay, so they pretty much give you the same amount of money. I think this guy gives you more money for stuff, though. Let's see. Okay, so this is one of those rare instances where the commerce merchants do actually give you less money than the specialty merchants for that item. Good to know. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna unload these corpses because I'm about to start buying a bunch of spells, and I'm gonna do some food and water buying, just so you don't have to listen to the ting 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 ting. I'm gonna make you listen. I'll make you suffer with me. Never mind. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm a dumb. I didn't bribe him first. And I wasn't counting. Hang on. I was thinking I might put it on standby, but that'd be even less entertaining than watching me just buy a bunch of food. So I was at 17. So I'll do 27 more, and then I'll do 44 waters. Just so I like to keep the numbers even. What did I say? 27 more? 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How's that look? Yeah, that's right on point. Alright, so I was right. It's like 100 units per purchase. The bars don't keep getting longer, but you do stop like right on point. Look at that. Love it. The bars don't keep getting longer after that fourth one, but it counts it. At some point, what I'll probably do is I'll unload a bunch of gems or something, and I'm just gonna buy like 99,000 of everything and just be done with it. So quick save. Now we're going to go into the Drunken Dragon to get our 5th and best party member. That looks fun. Greetings! Hi, buddy. We run a great lottery. You can even make money by using it. But then again, maybe you won't. We also pay a lot for flipstones. They're so random. Woo! Since we're always having so much fun, we don't make too much. But we do run a wicked lottery and a great bingo game. You can get tickets at the general store. We enchanters have a mission in life to disrupt the natural order of things. Why am I talking to you? Okay, well. So that's not Oblicky. Oblicky's up here. You can tell because he's color swapped. Xylodal said I should join you for a while. He may change his mind any second. We'd better scram. Congratulations, Mortimer has earned 488 experience points, 150 experience points, 307 experience points. Alright, we got a pretty decent looking party here. Let's quick save because, I mean, I know we're in a safe place and nothing could possibly go wrong, but... yeah. Isn't that fun? I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I literally said you could take him with you. Here you go. There's Frenzy. That's that wonderful spell we love so much. Yeah. Why not? Enchanters are a cancer on the people of Ashkabah. They're just having fun at my expense. Like, look, he's falling. He's in a swamp. Totally ignoring Slash, standing right in the middle of their group. They all have the same name, even. It's so shitty. So, I just to show you guys this. Even when you read the instruction manual, the walkthrough that they provide you makes it sound like they expect you to fight these guys, but there's no way. Like, I know I should have the archer, but even having the archer, there is no freaking way you can win that fight. That first frenzy spell took off half my party's health. Just right off the bat. And then they were just having fun after that. So instead, I don't know if it's what you're supposed to do. They put it in here, so I'm assuming it is. You literally just, you sneak out the back. Yeah, that's the solution to that. But yeah, it's interesting to me that they do that. And this is another one of those things like the Ice Cave, where those guys actually have an item that you're supposed to get to beat the game. So I do have to come back at some point and actually fight them. But if you try to, when the game throws them at you, there's no way you can survive that fight. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, we're gonna head on back to our boat, and now we are ready to go rescue that worthless archer, Feather, as they call her. But now that we've got our Enchanter, we're good. And once we get our Frenzy spell, we're going to be more than good. We're going to be phenomenal. Because, yeah, I'll still pay you. I still can't fight these guys. They'd kill me. And knights in general, the knight classes are just, they're a bee to fight. Because if they drop your max HP, it won't naturally heal back until you go to a temple and get healed. So... What you got to sell me, Greta? Well, that's not really in my price range right now. Well, it's in my price range, but it's not in my I'm willing to pay that range. So, we already bought that. Bought that. Okay. No Conjurer's Guild here? Okay. Whatever. That's cutting it a little quick there. Let's see. So we've taken a few shortcuts here, but for the most part, we've been pretty faithful to the story, other than the little sequence break with the archer. For reasons. Did I go further north than I think I did? No, I did not. I did not go nearly far enough north. So I do that every single time. I end up stuck in that little inlet, and I have to turn around and come back. Or not inlet, but bay, or whatever you want to call it. And then I gotta come back. I can never remember, for it being such an important spell, I can never remember who sells Frenzy, and I always end up doing a little bit of searching. I'm hoping that it's one of these two. If not, there is a store to the northeast called Magic Be Us, which was obviously it was a dig at Toys R Us. That they sell every spell in the game, but they charge you more money for it. Those are his basic level 2 spells. It costs more, so you don't generally want to go there, but there are actually a few spells you can only buy there. What you got to sell, Britta? Same thing. Scatter and Dagger, so those are our two, like, basic level 2 spells. If I didn't have the amount of money that I have, I probably would have just not even bought it, because I'm never going to use them. I'm at the point where I can already use Frenzy, I think. And that's really, until I get to the very end of the game and I'm casting Worm, which is his, like, master level spell, I'm probably never going to cast anything other than Frenzy with Obloquy. Because it has, like, no mana cost, and it's just a brokenly good spell. Let's see. What you got? Girl Alexi needs some spell. Rock. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. I knew you could get it right after you unlocked her. Rock's a pretty good spell. Enchanter's Guild, what do you got? Yeah, boy! I'm not even gonna buy Wall, because it doesn't matter. Wall is that thing where you were seeing, like, the pillar of stone was coming up under me, and then I was dropping and taking 12 damage. That's what that spell was. We've already bought that. Center of Civic Government, Tavern full of people, none of that crap matters. So... oh, well, I guess I'll just die then. Yeah, so as we're getting further into the game, the random encounters are getting a little more ridiculous. Hopefully, I guess I'll just turn around and go back to the temple and heal, right? Like, or I'll die and restart my game, because I'm not going to pay somebody 5,000 gold to literally resurrect me in the town that I died in. That is no bueno. No siree. It's a legitimate strategy. It's not cheating. If I'm being completely honest, if I was playing this game on the Sega Genesis, I would still have reset my game at that point. I would not have. I refused to pay 5,000. The only time I would have been willing to do that would have been in that fight with the gremlins earlier. If I had to lose that money to basically have Buck die and Slash survive and run away, I would have taken that as a learning experience because of the bullshit that happened there. But other than that, I am not gonna play that that game with them. No, it's not gonna happen. So I guess I'm not even gonna go to Chaos this time, because they've just got Scatter and Dagger and Frenzies in the Cathedral Town. So what I was saying before I got horribly ganked there was that the other advantage, question mark, to getting Feather last is Cathedral is where you want to start your quest to get the rings anyway. So getting her last, you just basically have to run to the next town over and you can start looking for rings right away. Oh, pirates. I'm gonna need y'all to chill out for real. It's that frenzy spell. The higher the level your party member, the character casting it is, the more hits it does, and the more this is as near as I could. I feel like I read this somewhere how this spell works, or I just figured it out. But basically, the number of hits that occur to each party member goes up based on how many party members are in your group. So the more people you have in your party, the more times each member of the party gets hit individually. And it also does more hits based on like the level of the caster. So yeah, that's Frenzy. That's a spell that costs 225 gold to unlock. The top level spells in the game cost, I think, was it Slash's spell here costs like 2,800 or something? 3,000. So that's a 3,000 gold piece spell versus a 225 gold piece spell, and they're really not too far off based on how much damage they actually do compared to one another. If you're looking at a pure gold to damage ratio, I'm going to keep just talking about how broken Frenzy is for the entire rest of this stream, because this spell is just too much. Did I actually go far enough north this time? I did. Hell yeah. Some would say too far north. But that's okay. No, you fuck off. Quit chasing me. This is my third try. Leave me alone. Alright. We made it. So what did we decide we wanted to buy before? We wanted to buy rock and bolts. Really only rock matters, but I'll just buy rocks, because I'm not going to use bolts. Is one of those ones that summons things from every direction, but it's not a high enough level spell to make up for the sheer damage potential that rock has. So anyway. Okay, so now let's try this again. We're going to go save the archers from the Mines of Misery. And the map that you get tells you where the mines are. They're just right over here. It's just this little cave right here. And once we go in, we're going to start getting jumped by a bunch of enemies, so... But these fights are going to be a lot more manageable now. Like, you look at this guy, you're like, oh, I'm not even going to confuse you. Probably should have healed before I came in here, just for mana purposes, but yeah. The trick is, the game wants you to come in here with just Buck and Slash, and Buck is level 2 and Slash is level 1, and if you leave here, the fights all come back. Like, the enemies don't stay dead, so it gets to be a little bit of a slog. If you don't have healing items, it gets very difficult, and even if you do have healing items, the fight at the end is pretty chancy. There's actually a way you can cheese that as well, which I'm going to show you, but just the straight up normal way is pretty difficult. Alright, you're dead. Getting 1 XP per fight right now. Help us, please. The bandits are holding us captive in this cave. Hortek. I feel like he's going to get to go after this just because the game hasn't let any of them attack me in a while. Nope. They do tend to go in order of level, I guess. So that's the other thing, is having Mortimer higher up in the level tree. So I'm going to show you real quick what's supposed to happen here. So what they want you to do is come around this corner, and then you get attacked by these guys. And as you can just remember, The normal way you'd be doing this is you would have Buck and Slash, and Buck would not yet have Confuse, and Slash would only be able to stab people. And you've got a decently leveled knight, a starter knight, and a decently leveled priest. So I think it's like a level 3 knight, level 3 priest, level 1 knight. And this is a hard fight. You can win it with just 2 party members, but it requires a lot of luck, just like the earlier fights. So this is what you can do. This is the first way you can cheese this, okay? As soon as you start, talk to them. Before you take a step, you talk to them, show them the archer symbol, and she joins your party. And now you've got 3 people to help you in the fight instead of it being a 2 versus 3. So, great. And she's telling you, hey, get 1 member of every teammate, or 1 member of every group. And they tell you, oh, the exit is sealed or whatever. But at this point, if you want to be even, you want to double your cheese factor, you can actually use the camp option and just teleport out of this dungeon and not even have to fight these guys. You literally just, and you're good, I think. Yeah, I'm out. I did it. I saved her. But I don't know if that actually saves the archers or not. And just because Feather sucks doesn't mean that they're all terrible. So we're going to talk to her. We're going to show her the archer symbol. We now have Feather, and Oblicky has now leveled up, and Alexi has leveled up, and we have a full party. Hell to the yeah. So, Feather is now level 2. She's a pusher. Okay. And Oblicky is leveled up. Alright. What up, brothers? And these guys are gonna have no chance now. This is gonna be, I mean, look at her pathetic stats compared to the rest of them. Confuse. Damn. Okay. Can I slay yet? I can't do slay. I think slay is the first one that does an AoE effect. So, but now we can show off our earth spell. It's an earthquake. You can tell, right? Because it's green and it's moving up and down. Yeah. So it hits everybody for 6 hit points. There's not really a mischance. It just happens. So he's going to use Claw at range somehow. I can't use Frenzy yet, but that's okay because Mix is a busted spell too. 8, 16, 24. Have a nice day. He died so fast his corpse didn't even realize it was dead. He's still trying to walk around. So basically, Feather's damage is the same as Slash's damage, but she can attack from range. That's... Ooh. There we go. We did it. And the exit is actually sealed when you go back up. The door is like magically sealed or whatever. So to get out the legit way, you got to use this other ladder. And there's like a secret passage that takes you up and spits you out here. It's a weird graphical bug behind that tree that I never noticed before. Burr, 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 burr. Okay, so let's go see if we can't get Feather a slightly less sucky spell real quick. Oof! Stay out of the desert! My toesies. These guys are also aggravating to try to buy stuff from because they move around so damn much. And they don't even sell both spells in the same guild. You gotta go to 2 different buildings to get her 2 level 2 spells. Actually, I think those are the level 3 spells. There might be another one over here. Let's see. Yeah, these are the two level 2 spells, Ripple and Shove. These are both totally useless. They do nothing. I'll buy them just so you can see. I think Ripple might do a little bit of damage, but it's like got low accuracy. So I'll buy those just so you can see what they do. But like that's another reason the archers are kind of garbo, is that they don't even get like legitimate damage spells every single level up. And we're gonna buy heal and power. Oh, this guy charges me less than in the other town. So yeah, I think we're right at the 30-minute mark, but I've actually been streaming this game. This is my 3rd episode today, and this is a good stopping point because we now have a full party, and we are ready to go into the cathedral, which is just to the east of us, and start doing some exploring and some research and trying to figure out how we're going to track down these rings. Now, obviously, I know how we're going to track them down, but we'll go along with it, right? We'll go through the motions of this just so that you guys get the full Rings of Power experience. Hopefully this has been entertaining for you so far. In spite of that little dust up we had back in Division, I am still loving this. It's actually going to be hard for me not to stream more of this right away. But I know that if I go from never doing this to streaming for like 6 hours straight, I'm going to lose my voice, and I do actually have to talk for my normal job, so that would be bad. So, as always, thank you everybody for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I hope you come back next time for more Rings of Power. And until then, stay healthy and stay safe. Later.